Hello, hello. There we go. Now we're live. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're uh doing stuff. Yeah. um anyways, welcome to the stream. This is going to be a late night stream with Hot Space Shipbreaker. Basically, that means that I'm going to be trying to sorry. Basically, that means I'm going to be, just kind of hanging out, relaxing, and most of all, I'm going to be trying to talk with anyone who wants to uh, just kind of talk, hang out, just get to know each other, just kind of feel how things are, talk about how your night's been or how your day's been. For me, it's night. Specifically, it's 10:30. So. Yeah, that is kind of the point of these late nights uh streams. So yeah, let's get started. I have played Hot Space Shipbreaker before. It is one of my favorite games to kind of just relax and chill with. Because it's mainly you just cutting stuff and throwing things into different zones, but also just like being able to like listen to all like the recordings and any of like the logs that you might find in the ship. It's just kind of a fun thing to do overall. Um, it is also, I think, a very interesting concept. Just like breaking ships in space, because I find most sci-fi usually makes at least when there is like colonization occurring in all the planets. I find that most of the time the game tends to make. Sorry, I'm just realizing how loud this is. It tends to make the what's it called? Oh boy, there we go. Sorry, I'm just filling this stuff out. I would like plastic-free food, please, and thank you. And then gotta blindly do this. Ignore the part where it's clearly me sabotaging myself in the future. And boom. Okay, cool. Now we're in debt for I think $1 million to this company. And we need to break ships to pay off that debt, and we also have to, pay for oxygen, tool, fuel, all that great stuff.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
Sorry, I just really enjoy this cutscene, so I'm letting it play out. Very nice. Now I'm gonna mess around with some of the options as well. Turning down the volume, kind of adjusting how my screen is laid out. Mainly because it's cutting off just a little bit at the bottom. So I'm just gonna need to fix this. There we go. And let me make sure that didn't break. Cool, it didn't break OBS. Nice, nice. I also forgot about the audio. Let's make this like 50. There we go. Nice and easy and cool and snazzy. There we go. So, an interesting facet of this game is the fact that base basically you can't escape the debts by like killing yourself, for instance, or like just dying from an accident, because the company, the Lynx company, owns your body. That means they're going to clone you if you die, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. Unless you're like Weaver and something messes up your cloning process. There we go. There we go. Ooh, small lag spike. So yeah, just I think this game's just relaxing and it's pretty cool, except for all of the shenaniganry that technically the message is. That being, yeah, stuff like this sucks. There we go. That's one engine. And that's the second one if the game wants to not get all jittery on me. I mean, I don't think the games are gonna get still getting jittery on me because I am actually slowly upgrading my computer. I'm planning on keeping on upgrading my computer for the over the like until the end of the year at least. Just small things like my graphics card, motherboard. Pretty much if it has to do with making the game, like not making the game, but making my computer work. I am planning on upgrading that, so hopefully I will be able to play some better games at better graphics and all that good stuff. There we go. And that was the first shift. So yeah, like the ships are going to get slowly more complex and more dangerous overall to do, which is that's when the game really gets nice and cool in earnest. So we just got to get through all this, mumbo jumbo with the like the tutorial and all that good stuff. It won't stay forever. So I like to be honest, I only really use uh this like the finer pointed do I have my tethers yet? I don't have my tethers yet. I'm gonna cry now. I only really try to use the needle nose cutter form when I'm dealing with something like risky. For instance, in the past when I first got the game, when I first entered early access, I used that mainly to extract like reactors or like fuel depots, not fuel depots, fuel cans, I guess. Fuel tanks, that's the word I'm looking for. Wow. And then with that, I'll be able to, just kind of exist, not struggle to get anything super dangerous done and all that good stuff. Or like if I needed to do that specifically next to like a pressurized room, because let me tell you what, when we start getting pressurized rooms, things can and very much will get very very messy, and it's very exciting when things get messy, because that's when the cool stuff happens. Come on, come on there, little panel boy. There you go. Now we are in here. We can take these good goods. Boom. Pow. So yeah, to anyone who is currently watching, how has your day been? Like, all nights, depending, time zones are a thing. Like, I hope it's been good. Personally, it's been okay for me personally. Uh, Work was pretty fun. Just in the fact that it was a nice chill day. Didn't have to deal with anyone super crazy or anything like that. But it's not to say people are crazy at my work. Just a lot of people tend to not realize that retail employees are still people, so they treat a lot of people like, uh, to put it like gently, kind of like garbage. Oop, woof. I got too ambitious there, I think. Yeah, I think I'm too ambitious. I need to cut this boy up. Let's see. The goal for me usually is to kind of just line up the cut so I don't have to use a ton of cutting, you know? Still attached at the bottom. Oops, did not mean to do that. Can I take this boy? I can! Alright. Pow! 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 Ooh, got a little lag spike there. Hey, it's all good. Happens sometimes, you know how it is. Oop, little bump. Little tiny baby bump. There we are. And I'm gonna little check something real quick. There we go. Alrighty, so with this, I'm gonna be, do some more advanced stuff. Basically, I'm gonna be taking, we're gonna be breaking a full ship now. That being, we're gonna be breaking a dummy ship. It's not gonna be like a actual ship, but it should be something at least. And something is in fact better than nothing. There we go. There we go. Oh, you know what? I didn't know I could do this before. That is actually incredibly useful. I've had many an encounter with depressurizing things violently, to say the least. There we go. Now this is free, so I can basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to yank the entire reactor out from this bottom panel right here and into the bulge. I've done this maneuver several times. Only once did it blow up in my face, and yes, it was quite violent and resulted in me needing to get a new clone. But hey, it is what it is. It worked when it worked. And there she goes. Boom. And you were all worried I was going to die. I don't know if you were worried if I was going to die, but you know, I like to think you were, because I appreciate the thoughts. There we go. And the nice thing is that after breaking multiple of these, you kind of get used to like you get the process down, right? Like you can essentially like speed run, uh, like tethering these all together and yanking them towards like the processor and all that good stuff. It's just it's an interesting time to say the least. See, observe as they all get yanked. Hopefully, he's not gonna follow, huh? Ooh, boy. There we are. Correction, Cappy. This is space deconstruction. I am specifically destroying the ship. Yeah, basically what's occurring in this game is that I'm in ludicrous amount of debt from this one corporation named the Lynx Corporation, and to work off the debt, I need to break ships, which is one of the most dangerous jobs in the near future of unspecified year. Oh, that was violent. That was more violent than I thought it was gonna be. That was Yeah, that was a more violent light reaction than I thought. And you know, sometimes that just happens. Life happens. You think it's gonna go one way, and then the next thing you know, the light is freaking out right down at the bulge because it didn't properly connect or something like that. Alright, and then this is going to get a link to that, and then this to that, and this is going to get linked again because I messed that up, and then this is going to go all the way to the processor. And I realize I'm slowly floating away from the ship. You know, you follow. You also go. What's nice about the tutorial mission is that you have unlimited tethers. So that means I don't need to worry about running out of tethers or fuel or oxygen. I just get to break a ship, and it's pretty snazzy. So this right here is the cockpit of the ship, which is very useful to get into these inner panels and get them out of the outer panels. Because you see this part right here, like right here, this is aluminum. This, on the other hand, is nanocarbon. So I need to essentially separate the nanocarbon because the nanocarbon goes in the processor and the aluminum goes in the furnace. Now I get in there by, well, as you can see now, I literally just push open the cockpit. I like to call the maneuver just cracking the nut, but most simply put, it's just me pushing and using the in-game physics to help me out in this job. Yeah, I'm gonna reduce the particle effects just a smidge. Hopefully that will help out with the lag situation. I'm gonna go with medium. I don't wanna. There we go. I can already feel the improvements. Nothing. The games don't need to look ultra high quality. I mean, this game is already very pretty looking in my opinion. Also, welcome to. I think this is your first late night stream with me, so welcome, by the way, Cappy. I hope you enjoy your stay and it's not too bored and watch me deconstruct a ship. Also, welcome to anyone else who might be watching. You never know. There could always be multiple people I haven't met before. Not gonna work, okay? There we go. And this is basically stripping away the outer layer of the cockpit. Whoop. Alright, so if I did everything correctly, this should at least be free? I think I might have missed something. What did I miss? Time to scanalize. Looks like I missed a connector down there. Otherwise, the ship should be. Oh, sure. I'm just gonna go to this side. Ooh. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see, is this... Okay, cool. Wants to float away now. And using the power of my infinite tethers of the tutorial mission, I am going to get all this nanocarbon into that delicious processor over here by quite literally yanking it off the ship and hope it doesn't break anything in the process. Oh, that's weird. You know what? It is what it is. I guess the entire it's the tutorial ship. I'm not gonna feel bad about this. I'm not gonna feel bad about the entire ship going in the processor. You get in there. I'm gonna keep tethering you. You're gonna like it until you get in there. No use in crying over spilt milk. You know what? I'm just gonna kind of pretend that's not happening behind me, and I'm gonna just go back in the hab. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of aluminum I could have burned. Oh no. Oh no, that's a lot of that's a lot of aluminum I wasted there, ain't it? Ooh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That that was a lot of aluminum. That's a lot of aluminum. I still got like a billion, not billion, a million off though, which is, that's pretty good. Um I still have basically a billion left before I can consider myself a free man, but it is what it is. There we go. Alright, let's start a new shift, shall we? View ship catalog. Which ship shall we do? Which one do y'all think looks more appetizing? Should we do these ones right here, or should we do these ones right here with the extra engines? I'm not sure if you just heard my wrist pop, but that was my wrist that just popped. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the extra engine. Yeah, let's go with the extra engines. Because engines are pretty viable, so it's not a bad idea to do that just to get the yeah. Darcy knows what I'm talking about. Darcy over here knows what I'm talking about. This is not the ship I selected. Yeah, this is not the ship I signed up for. There we go. Little butt. So yeah, right now I only have 10 tethers. Instead of like the infinite I had before. which sucks because I have to buy more tethers. And if you notice, I have a timer at the bottom now. That is my oxygen. Again, I have to buy my own oxygen. So it just sucks that I have to do that, but you know it is what it is. And the most important thing about doing this is making sure nothing's gonna blow up in my face. For instance, I'm gonna keep these oxygen canisters nearby because with those oxygen canisters, I don't have to buy more oxygen. Plus, these crates and stuff can be sent to the barge, which is very handy for us because that means we're gonna be getting more monies. Let's see, is there a console here? Because I know sometimes you have to use a console. I think it's just a outside situation they in. There we go. I'm just gonna go back here and get this out. If I will stop moving, please, thank you. And this gets sent to the processor, which then allows me to get this bad mama jama out. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a second and just kind of bump down the video a little bit more. See how things look. It's probably not gonna look too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. I think just the game doesn't like my computer. Oop, I forgot that was there. Good thing both of them need to go to the bot. Oh jeez. Okay, so now it's time for this puppy right here, the reactor, the danger. Wait, wait. I didn't mean to do that. I don't remember how to break for you. There we go. I don't I don't remember how to break. I'm gonna see if I can break the tether somehow, because I don't want my tethers just hanging out like that. Is there any way? Let's see. Key mapping. Break. That's for breaking my movements. Grapple. Retract beam. G. Swing upwards, downwards. Hey, I got V. I got V to break my tethers. Boom! No more tether. Leave. For these, I'm going to make sure they are not attached to the bottom of the ship. For instance, this guy over here is attached. Oop! Also, grabbing this data drive. And now, I can properly begin extracting the bottom of the ship. That way, I can just stand at the bottom of the ship and just start yeeting all of this crates and stuff down to the bottom, you know? I don't know what this is, but it's a thing. There we are. One last one to go, and I believe that is the bottom of the ship detached. from the ship. Or for free! Breaking the system. No one can tell me what to do. I'm a rebel in the fact that I know how to save money and not spend vital resources on money. Yeah. Y'all know what I mean. I know y'all know what I mean. Why? Hey, move down. Move down, you silly Billy. Okay, but in all seriousness, I do need to get more tethers. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is a texture. This sure is a texture, ain't it? Oh wow, this area in particular looks really rough. Oh, 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 bonk. That was a certainly a texture that was on my computer screen, wasn't it? Oh, structural. So that means I can get away with just throwing the entire thing in the back. There we go. So I'm talking to myself. I'm basically trying to plan out what to do with some of these items. Come on. Come on, big boy. You got this. Oh, no, you don't got this. I forgot about those. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't go yet. Oh, no. Okay, now you go. Now you go this way, and these go this way. Yes. Yes. That would have been bad. That was me wasting money right there if I wasn't careful. Whew. So that was two fuel tanks, and fuel tanks are pretty viable as well. There's a couple other things in here that are also really nice. Let's see if I can go grab them too before I forget. Such as this thingy right here. I don't know what this is, but it sure looks nice, doesn't it? Hello there. Welcome to the late night stream. Hopefully it's pretty chill. Hopefully I'm not boring to watch either. that's that's my worst fear so far about this whole endeavor. I'm gonna bite off more than I can chew, and you're gonna like it, Weaver. Oop, oop, goodies. Take that. Alright, this is power cell, which means that if I take it out, the entire ship's gonna lose power. I'm going to save that, I think. I think that's a good idea. Actually, no, I'm gonna try to just very carefully extract this thing. Okay, now time to launch it. Kapow! Done. I think I'm just gonna end my work now. Cause if I whoa, oops, if I wanted to, I could just get a new ship. But that'll be wasting precious resources. But I think I'm just gonna come back to the ship and try to get the whole buffalo as Weaver calls it. Because money is money, and I'm only $1 billion in debt still. Just a casual $1 million in debt still. Huh. Let's see. Can I unlock anything else? I think I've unlocked everything I can. I have. I guess I'm gonna save those tokens for later then. Anyways, continuing this salvage. This is a misleading picture, by the way. This is nothing that. This over here looks nothing like the ship I'm working on right now. It looks 0% like the ship I'm working on right now. It has lied to me. Okay, now there should also be a coolant area somewhere. It's probably going to be in this side of the ship, and that right there is particularly dangerous because if my ship, if my everything freezes, that's not good for my health. So this game is also in early access, so I am fully prepared to also encounter a bunch of bugs. Like when I first started playing this, every time I would grab a battery from one of the bigger ships, I would get launched by like 2 million miles per hour and almost instantaneously die from something I didn't even do. Let's see if I can get this bad boy out. Okay, it's free. Cool. Now it's. I forget. I forget I can just turn my head because I have been tilting my head like a dummy this entire this entire time. I've been tilting my head when I could be rolling. Oh goodness gracious. That's just how my night's going sometimes. You know what I mean? Like work was tiring, and now I am working, but this time in a video game. So this way, it's fun. There we go. Which one has the door? This one has the door. Yoink. There we go. All nice and neat like. This, I think, needs to be cut off. Also, before you judge me for how I'm piloting, I will say this and say this once. Flying in space is not an exact skill. It's not an exact art form. And me saying that, that means I'm going to be, oh, wow. That means I'm going to be flying all over the place sometimes because I am just disoriented. Or forgetting where I am, or a lag spike happens like right now. Wow, that was brutal. And this, I think, is... I guess it goes down there. Huh! You learn something new every day. I always thought those tunnels went into the furnace, but I stand corrected, and I'm not afraid to admit that I've been corrected. Now give me that oxygen, and I think there's a fuel over here. Yeah. Now this is what I like to call recycling. This I don't need yet, so I'm just gonna go boop. Oh, not. Okay, I guess it just doesn't go in the barge at all. Cool. Good to know. Now for the roofy roofs. Oops, cut a little bit of the beam. Happens sometimes. What else? These two. Cut. Coots. Now to rise, and go into the processor, so I can get money. Give me your money. Alright. I think I am going to try to finish this ship, and then I'm going to call it a night for this good old late night stream. Not as tired as our first was with the Minecraft stream, but you know, I think this was a good introduction to the game. I mean, we got a good amount of work done. We got basically 2 ships done if I do finish the ship, which I do hope to do. I see no reason. God, this computer looks so ugly on those graphic settings. Oh, oh, it looks so ugly. There we go. And technically, I don't even need to keep working on this ship because my work order is, in fact, complete. So if I wanted to, I could just abandon this ship, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because that's for quitters. And Mom didn't raise no quitter. Except for when I do quit. But, you know, it's neither here or there. It's a pretty fun game, yeah, Dossie. I would say that it's I'd say it's kind of relaxing like how Minecraft is relaxing in the fact that you're just working on I would say a pretty mundane task. I mean, if you look at what I'm actually just doing, I am cutting and then I'm throwing a thing I cut into like a furnace or into a processor or into a barge. So it's not super intensive, but I think it's relaxing in the same way that Minecraft can be relaxing. So I think it's pretty neat. I think it's a good contender for these late night streams where I'm intentionally trying to like talk to y'all and just like ask how everyone's day's been. Which just in case you weren't here for that, how has everyone's day been? I hope it's been pretty good. Oh wow, I'm failing at this this cuts. Wow. Also, I think my cutter needs to get a upgrade or repair soon because look how it's all smoky and I don't think this is good. I mean, was it a good was it like at least a good nap? At least like do you feel refreshed or is it just like feels like you just kind of wasted time by going to sleep? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna say good morning. I don't think it's actually morning there, but I'm still gonna say good morning to you, Darcy. Because I care about you and I want you to have a good morning. Yeah, sometimes just Saturday's good. That's all I need to say on the matter. Saturday good. Okay, I do need to actually go buy oxygen this time. I mean, the work order's done. At this point, I'm just kind of milking the amount of like as much money as I can from the ship. It's like Dawsey. Here's the thing, it is morning somewhere in the world, so I'm still gonna say good morning to you because it's morning somewhere in the world, and I want you to have a good morning in that spot part of the world. Alright, so here's where the fun part is. I get to basically detach the entire front of the ship, which I'm kind of realizing looks a little phallic right now, but it is what it is. Yeah, you get what I'm putting down, Darcy. I just want to have, I just want, just like when I say good, have a good morning, you're gonna have a good morning, even though it is not morning. But I still want, I wish you the best day that you can have currently, even if the day is already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the thought that counts. Woo! That one came in a little fast, hit me in the face. One time I was doing this on the ship back when it first released in early access, and I ended up reeling one in so aggressively that it broke my helmet. And I almost died. Okay, time for some big boy cuts. Is everyone ready for some big boy cuts? Because this is gonna be some big boy cuts right here. That's one big boy cut. That's two. Oh, please don't lag me out when I'm doing a big boy cut. Thanks, game. I appreciate you not lagging me out when I'm doing big boy cuts. Oh, 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 oh. Hit the wrong button. That's three. I might need to do that one again, looking at it. And that's going to be four. I'm going to do this one again. Now, if I go outside, theoretically, I should be able just to toss this entire part of the ship into the furnace. But I also think I might need to cut at specific junction points. Or not. You know, I'm just gonna take the L and just gonna. Okay, cool. Thanks, Tethers. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna take the L. I'm not going to worry too much about harvesting everything efficiently and stuff. Just gonna throw this in there and call it an evening. And now look how nice and clean the shipyard is, because I broke a ship, and that is why we're breaking ships here, y'all. Cycling. Alright, and with the coming of this shift, I'm going to say this is going to be the end of my late night stream. Thank you all for coming. I realize that this is a bit shorter than most, but I see no reason to continue when easily I could get into a bunch of more ships and then keep y'all waiting even longer. But this was a good hour. This was a good hour. We got some conversations going. We got an entire ship done. We got two ships done basically. So I am gonna call it a evening. I want all of y'all to have a wonderful day. Make sure you get some sleep. If it's not night, make sure you get some water, get some food in you. And everyone, I'll see you next time.